Hi everyone, a very good afternoon to everyone. So in previous class we have discussed about the demands for the Constituent Assembly. So now we will discuss about the composition of the Constituent Assembly. Okay. So as we all know, Constituent Assembly was formed in the year 1946 in the month November under the scheme formulated by the Cabinet Mission Plan. Okay, Cabinet Mission Plan formulated the Constituent Assembly. Okay, if we see the features of the scheme formulated by Cabinet Mission Plan, they are like first one, there were 389 seats allotted to the Constituent Assembly. Okay, in that 296 were allotted to British India and the other 93 were allotted to princely states. Okay, in this 296, 292 seats were allotted to governor provinces from 11 governor provinces, and next 4 were allotted to chief commissioner provinces, and that too one for each. If we look at the 11 governor provinces, they are Madras, Bombay, Northwest Frontier Province, Central Province, Bihar, Punjab, UP, Sindh, Bengal, Assam, Orissa. These are the 11 governor provinces, and here 292 seats were allotted to these 11 governor provinces. Okay, and next 4 chief commissioners provinces are Delhi, Ajmer, Coorg, and British Balochistan. Okay, and next, if we look at the second point, each province had seats allotted in proportion to their respective population. Roughly, they get one for every million population. Okay. The seats of British India constituted Muslims, Sikhs, and general category. And these general category do not have Muslims and Sikhs. Okay. The sects other than the Muslims and Sikhs were given as a general category. Okay. Next, representatives are elected by the members of their own community. Okay, and the voting method is proportional representative method. That is the second type of voting method in India. Okay, what is the first one? First past the post system. Okay, so this is the second type of voting method, and this method was followed in the provincial legislative assembly by the single transferable vote. By the single transferable vote. Okay. Next, members were indirectly elected by the members of provincial legislative assemblies on the limited franchise. This limited franchise was granted by the Government of India 1935 Act on the basis of tax, property and other qualifications. Yeah. First elections were held in the year 1946 in the months July to August. Okay. In that, Indian National Congress won the seats 208 seats, and the Muslim League won 73 seats, and the other small groups and independents got the remaining 15 seats. Okay. See here, Indian National Congress got 208 seats, Muslim League 73 seats, and the remaining other 15 seats. Okay. However, 93 seats of princely states were not filled because they do not want to be in the Constituent Assembly and they stay away from the Constituent Assembly. Okay. Next, although our Constituent Assembly is not directly elected by the people of India under the Universal Adult franchise, but they included 6 Muslims, Hindus, Parsis, Anglo-Indians, Indian Christians, SC, ST, all these sects were included along with the women of all these sections. Okay, and as it is elected on the limited franchise, our Constituent Assembly is partly an elected and partly nominated body. Okay, so our Constituent Assembly also included all the main important persons of our India, but Mahatma Gandhi was exception to that. Okay, let's discuss again in a clear way. Okay, there were 389 seats allotted to Constituent Assembly in India. Okay, in that 296 were allotted to British India and 93 were allotted to princely state. In that 296 seats, 292 were allotted to governor provinces and the other 4 were allotted to chief commissioner provinces. These are the 11 governor provinces and these are the 4 chief commissioner provinces. So once you read this in the Polity Lakshmikant book, okay, you will get an idea and you will remember easily if you listen this class along with the reading the book. Okay, next, each province seats allotted to in the proportion to their population. Roughly 1 seat were allotted to 1 million population. Okay, next, representatives elected by their community, members of their community, and voting method is the proportional representation method in the provincial legislative assembly. And members were indirectly elected by members of provincial legislative assembly on the basis of limited franchise. Okay. Next, first elections were held in the year 1946 in the months July to August. In that, INC got 298 seats, Muslim League got 73 seats, small groups and independents got the 15 seats. Okay, once read this, once we have boxes on the last pages of this chapter, making of the constitution, once read that, go through it. Okay, next. Members were not elected on the basis of universal adult franchise, but we have all the sections of the India, okay, British India, and important personalities were included in the Constituent Assembly exception to Mahatma Gandhi. Okay, once read this in the polity book Lakshmikant, you will get an idea and it will be easy for you to understand and to make notes. Okay, thank you. Hope you understand my lecture. Thank you everyone. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. We'll meet in the next class.